It's good to be back. It's been a long time since I'm not here. So, let's go to the tutorial. So, today we're going to make this Velociraptor. I found out, as I remember, in the last episode, I've told that I have no idea how to make this feather ending on a head. But as you see, I found it out just today, so I'm pretty glad to see that happen. And so, here we have a sheet of paper. It's a really thin paper. You need to use something like this if you want to make this origami, because there is so many multiply of layers. There are so many layers inside, and if you will be using ordinary piece of paper, it will end not really good. So as you see, there are already made two diagonally cross folds, so I'll wait for you to do that. Alright, I think you're done. And now the thing we have to do is to turn this paper upside down and fold this edge to this edge. For next time, I will never say something like I will make next video this time, because I never know. The reason why the video didn't come out is just because I didn't have motivation to do that. I thought that just a new origami would be enough, but it was not. So we have to do this again, but in this direction, so this edge to this edge. A lot of stuff happened in life. But there is a good news. I finally passed the school. Yeah. It happened something about, I guess, 1.5 months ago. Yeah, something about, or even a half month. No, definitely more than one. Yeah. And that's a cool thing, because it was an artistic school, and now I have specialty from the indoor designing, I guess that's how it's called in English. Anyway, now we have to fold each of these edges to the center lines, like this edge to this center line, and all around the same. Try to do it as precisely as you can. That's really important for all origami, because after folding all, if there is some unprecise elements, it will show off at and here's a little thing, because last time I got some comments in the description. That's something that I'm really enjoying of. Some guy from, I guess, Brazil, because that's what country he had in his nickname, and that fact that he spoke, right to me in Portuguese. So I guess he might be a Brazilian. I really appreciate that comment, and we all get into, because I just used the translator. Unfortunately, I'm using only English, and Polish, of course, but more languages I can answer, but it's more complicated for me. So if you can write to me in English, please do this. That will make all stuff easier. And here's the thing. In this comment, he asked me about uh, making again my first video. Of course, I told him that it's impossible because it cost me a lot of time and it's not that easy because the sheet of paper which I was using it was pretty huge. Now I don't have environment for that, but I got an idea. I will be making all diagrams and crease patterns for all of you that couldn't catch all from my tutorial, and you can just download it as an image or just make a screenshot from my, I guess, fan page, because I've seen that there is already 22 subscribers. That's something incredible. I thought that in 1 year I can get maximum 10. Look, I'm just making origami, not playing a game, so that's awesome. So I'll be giving you a link on each next video to my fan page, and I will add the link in the all comments from all my videos to make sure that you will not lose anything. And on this fan page I'll be giving you some crease patterns or some cool ideas that I catch on the internet, Pinterest or something like that. There are a lot of stuff really. And of course, if I'll be going to make a new video, you can be informed about this earlier. I think it's cool to know about it pretty soon. Alright, yeah. So we have to do some more folds and do fold from this edge to this edge, and after this edge to this edge, and doing the same from the other side, this edge to this edge and this edge to this edge. So let's do this. My Matura exam is coming soon, and I hope it will be fine. It shouldn't be difficult. I had a pretty long break from school because I was 1 year over, plan. I didn't pass all in the time, so I hope that wouldn't be problematic for me. And of course, diploma. So now we're folding this edge to this edge on the other side. Alright. Alright, so now we're doing the folds from this side. I move my stative. Alright, so we're doing the last fold from this direction. opening it and rotating the paper and making a folds from the other direction. So this edge to this line over here. Alright, and the same from this side, so this edge to this edge and to this edge. And same back to this line. And now I'm folding. And now the thing we have to do is to wait a second. Fold like this and grab this edge and fold like this, and we have to do this all around our paper. Exactly like this. I'll show it to you from a close area so you can see it better. Oh, come on. Can you just stop moving like this? Alright, that's better. Oh, come on. Just stop moving. Alright. So, that's how it's supposed to look like. And doing the same along all paper. So, let's go. maybe for next time you'll give me, maybe on this video you'll write me a comment that will be giving me a challenge for some origami. It can be some dinosaur or some other creature or even a thing. If you want me to do something like this, I'm pretty open for that activity, and I'll be pretty happy to have something like this on my channel, because that will be showing our community that we have some. It's not much for now, but it's already something, and something is better than nothing. So why don't you just try? Maybe a new ones will subscribe to my channel. I think it's not a big deal for you, but means a lot for me. That show me that you will never miss the next videos, if they are coming, but I think they are, of course. There's no reason now why wouldn't they. Of course, the sensitivity, not sensitivity, I mean it's not gonna be regularly, because now I have a lot of things to do. It's gonna be another break, so that's why I'm giving pretty long tutorial to give you some long and interesting thing to do for a time, because I'm going to prepare for my mature exam and my diploma passing, so I hope all will be fine. And after this, of course, if I will find some pretty nice job, I can even improve my channel if the community will be growing regularly, because that will be most important in this. I'm not doing this for myself, because I already know that. I'm doing this for you guys. Alright. That's it. And now we are going to grab all these edges, these two edges, and unfold. Press it a little bit to the table and squeeze it, but not too hard, because it's a really delicate paper. And now we're going to do the same, but on this direction. So folding this and folding this to this edge, to this fold more, I should say. I'm so sorry for that movement on the camera, but I can't do anything. I can't do anything about that for now, because it's the only stative that I have that could be tall enough for showing you all sheet of paper, and that's the best way for me right now. And we're going to do the same over here. Oh my god, this video has already 20 minutes, and we are just preparing for making this origami. That's gonna be a real long tutorial. and some other thing about this fan page, but I think it's gonna be pretty obvious. On this fan page you can upload your, you can share your idea and yours origami. That's really important. And if you want me, if you have no other way to share it on YouTube, you can bring me the, maybe by your own scratch on in some graphic program, like, I don't know, it could be even a Coral or Paint, it doesn't really matter for now. Little crease pattern or diagram, and now make video from this to you if you want this. But mostly I'll be doing my ideas, because that's the main plan for that channel, to share my ideas to you. I hope, if everything is gonna be on my thought, that this video are going to be in much better quality than the last ones. I hope so. That will makes a lot of things easier, because better quality is better quality always, and it will always looks and feels better to watch if you can see all. Alright, so we have this, and that's enough for us. So now we have to make this two, we have to grab these two mountain folds from here is the center line, so 1, 2 from this side, and put it like this, and 2 from this side, so 1, 2, and put it like this. And now we have to turn this paper upside down and just take this, no, we're going to do this simple way. You can easily see this here, so just grab this. I think that should be enough, or maybe that could be not. Oh, that makes things difficult. Oh no, what am I talking about? Just make these two folds here, just grab this part. I don't think you have this on focus. Oh, that's much better. So grab this and press it with making this little triangle over here, like this, over here. I will show you for a second. I'm just going to do this from the second side, because we're going to do this all same from the others. And now we do have something like this. Alright, so this to this. Alright, so we're going back. And now we're going to take this more. So now we are going to take this line, so like this, and we're going to take this line up. It's getting more difficult, but it will be all easy after all. And just make this triangle, but inside here. And then it all should look like this. Alright, that's how it's supposed to look like. And the same of course from this side. So opening here, pressing here, and taking this fold long, pressing here, making a little triangle, but inside this time. Alright, so now we have to turn this upside down again and just make a fold here. So just from the center we're going to take these edges and fold it into a center lines, like here in these little triangles, from one side and from the second side. And now we're going to open it. And press it inside and fold it inside to make like this. And now we're going to open it all, and of course this too, so we have to press this. I will show you it from closest area to make it more visible to you. Okay, so first we have like this, right? Make it recognizable. Right, and now we just have to take this all and grab it and just makes folds like this and like this and like this, and finally like this. And we need to left this 3 squares more than this, so we're going to do the same but here. A little break here, for some reason it stops recording, but it's not a big deal. Oh, come on, just with these movements. Oh, alright, so we're going to do this again. This and this and this. And we should get something like this. Alright. And now, if I had a good memory, I hope I have. Yes, we have to do the same thing, but on this side. So we can do this without this all pre-folding things. Just make a first fold here like this. It's pretty easy to make without this preparing. Just grab it all and start folding. So you can see it, but of course you can use this more easier, of course, more easier way. Now I'm going to use this because I need to cut the time in the video because it's gonna be too long and not, and probably only a few of you that are watching it are going to watch all, and that's not good from a statistic. Alright, if we have that, now we have to make the folds along this. So 1, 2, and 3. Exactly. Wait a second, if I'm yes. I'm pretty sure that it's all correct. Alright, and now we are going to make the folds like this. Alright, so we should have something like this. Alright, so we are back. I just need to make a camera a bit closer to the model to make you all look at this from better angle and better area. Actually, I shouldn't say angle because angle is the same. Never mind. So now, after we have something like this, we have to take these legs and pull them a little bit, and like this, open this space and press it like this to make a little, I would say, spike going this way, and make these legs going, because those are going to be legs, go this way. Alright, so after this we have to do something with that thing, that paper, and we are going to open it a little bit just by pulling this, exactly, and oh no, forget about it, don't do that. I'm probably the worst at teaching origami. I do cool stuff, but I can't learn people how to do that. Huh. Anyway, let me just check this, how it's made. So it was like here. Oh yeah, I remember now. So now we have to put this corner up. Now put this down and again up, and no, this, oh come on Alec, just concentrate. Right, so let's do this up, do this down. Alright, okay, and now we're going to take this edge here. No. How would you be able to do that without saying how to? So after making this fold, just make a fold like along this line, and the same from the other side, I mean in the other direction. Alright, and now by holding it, just pull this element like here and like here. Alright, so after we have this, we can pull that, make here a little bit more materials. Just, I can't explain how does it work, but just you have to be focused and concentrate, because I can't help you on this. Just let camera stop doing this with movements. Just try to make same folds as I am doing. Right? So how does it should look from inside? And we're going to do these things. Oh, alright. We're going to end this today, definitely. Alright, so after this, just take this, like it was before, like here, and now just pull it, press it here, make it fold, and continue it to over here, and end it here. It's a little bit difficult, but I'm sure that you're gonna make it. It's not that difficult. Definitely not for you. I hope so. And the same here, so just you have to be really delicate here, because now it's really dangerous to destroy paper, and that's the thing we don't want to, so it's better to be careful for this. Alright, that's all. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Alright. And now, we're just making these folds. Alright, oh my god. I have a really bad pain in my back, I don't know why. That's not nice. Alright, so anyway, now, if we have that, that's a lot, because now we have the feather ending, that's gonna be feather ending, that's gonna be the jaws, the tail, legs, and this little hands with claws. I mean, not a little, they're going to be with proportion pretty huge, but you know what I'm talking about. So now we're going to take care of legs, because they are, in case of Velociraptors, one of most famous legs in dinosaur world, because they had this claws, this huge claw. So now we're going to fold all these layers in half along. It doesn't matter right now if it's so precise, it really doesn't at this time, but now we have to unfold it and open here this space and take one of this and put it inside here. Yeah, we have to press it a little bit. I mean push it. We press, not push. I can see if you can see. Alright, here is your. Oh, come on. I have to do that again. So, here, here, here. Alright. So, opening this space and folding this inside here. Alright. And now doing the same with the second one. And now with this last one, we're going to fold it like this and make a fold like this. And now we're opening these two folds, this and this, and we're going to make this fold together like this. And it all should, after all, look like here. That's how this leg should look after preparing it for shaping. Alright. So now what we have to do is to start making these little fingers. So now we are going to make folds along this line, like here and like here. Alright, so now we have to repeat all the movements with this one. So we're going to do the same folding all together, and this time you should press a little bit harder. I didn't show it on this one, but that's my mistake. It's just easier after it. And now unfolding, opening here space, pressing all inside, continuing the fold on the second part of this fold, and closing, and doing the same with the next segment. And the last one. Alright. Alright, and after this we have the preparing for legs. Alright, so now we have to make this little fold, so I mean just shaping. So we're grabbing here and making this little fold like that, and we're making the fold from the middle finger here inside like this, and outside like this. And now the part that's gonna be a claw, that huge one, we have to take this like that up and just press it and just make this little circle fold like this, and the rest of the leg just fold to make it as flat as it's possible. Something like this. It's all about shaping, not folding right now, so it just depends on your sensitivity in your finger. So the first leg is already made. It looks like this. I think that's pretty good leg, and we have to do the same with this. Now we can do that fold from the middle finger up. And now to make something different, because it wouldn't be standing anyway, we're going to fold this like down, not up again, but down. And this leg is gonna be in some other position to make this whole model more interesting. So we're going to do this like that. Now we're going to fold this one shape. We're going to unfold this huger claw, and with continuing here this two main claws, little fingers, like down, and make them be looking like they're just going to put themselves on the right place, like here. You can of course do it better or some other way. You can just repeat exactly this leg, but I think that will look much more interesting for our model. So let's see how would it be after closing all. I think that's pretty fine. Of course we can do it more back, and it also looks good. I think that's how it's supposed to be ended. And now we're going to make this little wing-like hands. This little hands with the claws. Alright, so we have to take this. I mean, if I will do that again with you, because I just forgot that I have to show you that. Alright, so first it looks like this. So now we have to take this and pull it, and here we have to squeeze it with all other layers and put it here in this direction. That way our whole hand of Velociraptor are going to be longer, and thanks to that we can more precisely make this hand with these little claws and with these little feathers, and that all should look finally like this. So now it's equalized with this one, and it's much longer. So now we have to fold it this way, and now you can see the difference. It's not 3 squares, but there are 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 squares. Before it was just a 3. So now what we have to do is to fold this outside like here, and make a fold like this, and another one in this second direction. And now we're going to make this fold together, exactly. And now we can prepare that here. We can prepare that here. That's I think the better way to open this here that's a little complicated, so I'll show it from closest area. Open it here, put this inside, put it back here, and place that like here. Alright, that's a little complicated movement, but that's possible to do, as you see. It's not that easy, of course, but I think that you can do that. And doing the same with no, don't listen to me, I'm a stupid idiot. That's nothing new. So we're going back with this position, like this, and now we have to take this and fold this like back, you know, like this. And now we can make it better. Alright, and now we can take this space here and put it inside, like we've done with the legs. I need to see it. I hope it's all visible for you. Oh my god, that bags are really annoying me right now. I don't know why they are so... Oh god. Yeah, I definitely need to see it. Alright, so anyway, my bag's not interesting, origami is interesting. So now we're going to do the same, but with this space here. I hope it's all visible. If it's not, I will show it to you on a short, but it's, no, it's supposed to be visible. Alright, I just feel a little bit afraid that you couldn't be able to see that, but you are, and I'm glad to hear that. Is that alright? Yes, it's alright. And now we have to take this space like here and just open it a little bit here and do it like here. And that's gonna be our feather part of hands. We of course can modelize it by folding here and just, but you know, those are just little things. The main part is already made with the hands, so we'll do the same like we've done with legs, so just make them all with folding that. Right. So after this, because now only thing to do left is to just fold here, here, and do this little claws that you can move a little bit from themselves to make a little space beyond them. Let me just do that, and you can after me do that also, and we're all done with hands. So That's all. And now press it a little bit inside. I mean, squeeze it inside. I don't know how it's that movement should be called. Just do the same I'm doing. It's just too difficult for me to say. And now, after this, we're opening here this space. We're putting it inside like this. No, am I showing this correctly? I don't think so. Yes, of course I'm not showing this correctly. We have to open this space here like that. We have to make sure that here it's this part, and we have to take this part there, and after it put our part of hand here. And now we are sure that it's stabilized. There's no way that something can happen bad to this. That's pretty important. So now we can do the same with the second hand. So let's go. Some things in origami are boring, but the results after all are amazing, so it's nothing to be complaining about. Just do that and the results are good. Alright, that was a little break, but we didn't lose anything for leg. So I just end the second hand, and just putting it inside. And now the most interesting part about it, our model, it's gonna be a head. So now we're going to put, fold this whole model in half. But first we have to take our hands up and more to the side to make them not too long instead of hands. Legs, of course. Yes, exactly. So after we've done this, we can also put them so much up that they will look like this. It's nothing bad about it. That's possible in the Velociraptor's way of movement. So now we have to take this all parts up like this and down. Not down, but with the same direction, but in the other way, like this. So we have to make this thing like this. Alright, now just take one piece, one of these triangles here, and now make a fold like this, over here and over here, and unfold it. And now you can fold this here and this too. But for why can't you just Alright, but for this part we have to open it and press this inside. So just you can put inside this finger and place that fold inside all model. And the same from the other side, and it should finally look like this after folding it back. It should be looking like this. And now just by grabbing this bottom part of our jaw, I need to just take this. Alright, just by taking this part and moving this whole head down, more down, we are going to have this little feather ending here, of course, by shaping it. Alright, so there's our feather ending, our legs, hands, and the only part is the tail. For a tail, it's gonna be a fold like inside here, but not to the end of this, but to this. I think I would let here 1 or 2 centimeters space from this side and from the other side. make that all looks like this. Alright, and after closing it, it should give us something like that. And now what we have to do is to make this folds up like that, exactly, and down like here. And now you can just shape this a little bit to make it look more like a feathers or more like just a flat plane. Whatever you prefer. I will just add some shaping stuff to make this look more like a feather actually. Alright, so I'll leave it like this. And of course, with making this little fold down and up, we're going to make our tail going more up, because that's how the Velociraptors looks like. Of course, more like theoretically, and there you go, our Velociraptor. I think it's pretty similar to the main one that I made at first. Maybe there are some details that are different, but in general they look almost the same. So let's go to the ending. Alright, so that was it for now, and I hope you like my Velociraptor model. See you next time, and of course use my fan page and comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you later.